Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today you are going to see me do an amazing set on this new customer, and we're going to add some sugar glitter later, so keep watching. So first I'm going to carefully rough up the surface of the nail plate. On some customers I use coarse bits, and on other customers I might use medium. These are coarse. So I'm just lightly going over the top. She did have some gel polish that was stuck to the nail plate, so I went ahead and got that off, but I promise I'm not trying to self-level her nail. I'm not trying to file it down super thin. I'm simply lightly going over the top of the nail plate. Now when you use a coarse sanding band, it is okay to use, but you never want to dig into your customer's nails. If you feel like you are too rough-handed or you don't know how to be light, I would definitely use a medium or even a fine. After I have roughed up the nail plate, I'm going to go ahead and apply my tips. I will say I did speed this up a whole lot, only because this can be pretty tedious and I don't want to, take too much time on it. But when you're sizing your tips, the common sizes for tips is 8, 4, 5, 2, or 1. It really just depends on the customer's nail. If the nail is very wide, you want to go with the bigger one and just file the sides, just so that you don't have a tip that's too small, because sometimes if it's too small it can easily pop off, or it can also cause lifting because it's not fitting to the nail. But once I apply my tips, I'm going to go ahead and cut and shape and get everything perfect before I apply that acrylic. After I have cut and shaped the nails, I'm gonna go in and start to file and shape the nail as well. I really like to shape the nails very precisely before I apply my acrylic, mainly because it allows me to make sure that once I'm done applying the acrylic, I don't have to do a lot of extra filing. I'm very tedious about my filing. I really am a firm believer that in order for the nails to look good, not only with the design, but the shape needs to be on point as well. So I really like to take my time and make sure I'm looking at all the nails, making sure they're all the same length, making sure that they're even, making sure that I'm not just filing the tip and I'm coming all the way up and filing that free edge as well. Here I was measuring the tip because when I cut her ring fingers, they looked a little bit longer than the middle, which is not typically how it's supposed to go because your ring finger is shorter than your middle one. So I just went ahead and fixed that on both nails as well. But yeah, make sure when you're filing, you're coming all the way up with that file from the free edge to the tip. Don't just file the tip. If you just file the tip, it's going to be uneven. Make sure you pull all the way up, okay? And bring your file in at an angle for coffin nails. Another tip for coffin nails on long is just to make sure that you file evenly on both sides. Sometimes when the nails are really long, it's hard to get the coffin to look right. So what I do is I cut as much as I can and file as much as I can, and then after I put my acrylic on, the nail will be more sturdy and I can make sure I have a more of a precise look. After I have filed and buffed, I'm going to go ahead and clean off the nails and apply my primer. This here is me showing you my second coat of primer. I already let the first coat dry and then I applied the second right before I'm applying my acrylic, just so that I am secured with the adhesion of the acrylic to the nail plate. This nail was a little bit funny. For some reason my powder just dried super fast for some reason. So I didn't really necessarily mess up, but this is not typically how I do it. But the nail still came out fine and I was fine with it. But when you apply your first bead of acrylic, you want it to be right on the free edge. And you kind of want to feather it down. Feathering is a technique where you brush the acrylic down without pulling it off the nail. So you kind of are scooping in a way. I'll try to cover that in a video. But it's basically just being very light-handed. I'm so sorry that my eyelashes aren't in the picture. I don't know what it is, but every time I record on this particular table, the angle is always weird, so I'll fix it. Just hang it with me. I'm trying to get these videos out for y'all. But when you apply acrylic, you want to make sure that when you're at the cuticle area that you get close, but you are about 1/3 away from the cuticles, just so that you're not flooding the cuticle, which is basically getting the acrylic on the cuticle, just so that it doesn't cause any lifting or anything like that. But here's a perfect example of me applying my acrylic. I put my bead on the free edge, and as you see, I'm kind of wiping my brush upward, like it looks like I'm pulling it, but I'm not. I'm actually allowing the acrylic to flatten to the surface, and then I'm making sure that the tip of the nail is thick as well. Next, I'm gonna apply my bead, and it is going to be on top of the free edge. Ooh, excuse me. And I'm going to lightly brush that down as well. Next is my last bead, which is going on the cuticle. And if I get any on the skin or too close to the cuticle, I'm gonna simply wipe my brush and then wipe the sides and around the cuticle, just so that there's no lifting caused. Some of you might think that I'm actually wasting the acrylic because it's, you know, more than I need, but I really believe that nails are techniques from individuals. So if this works for me, it might work for somebody else, it might not. So yeah, I know some nail techs are very particular, use a small brush so you don't have to pick up that much, but I always go with doing what is comfortable for me, and this works for me. So yeah, I don't really worry about me using too much acrylic or anything like that, because I know that this is how I, you know, taught myself to do things, and it works. My customers don't have any issues with it, so I'm just gonna continue. Also, another thing, a lot of you were asking me what brand of acrylic I use. So I make my own mixes majority of the time. So this particular mix, it's in a C&D bottle, but it's actually C&D Intense Pink, Young Nails Natural, and Mia Secret Clear. I know it sounds like a lot, but I love the consistency of it. It's like medium, it's not runny, it's not too fast. So I mix it like that, and I like it on the natural nails because if my customers just want to have like a pink gloss or a clear gloss, they can wear it and they'll still look fabulous even if they're a plain set of nails. So yeah, majority of the time, the pinks that you guys see in my previous videos, I have actually customly made those. Depending on my customer, I could have added some glitter to it or something like that. But yeah, if you guys want to see a video like that on how to make your own acrylic mixes, just leave that in the comments below. If not, then I'll get to it later. But I really also want you guys to tell me what you want to see below. So let me know, give me some feedback. After I have applied my acrylic, I'm going to go in with my hand file and just clean up that shape. I pushed back the sides of the finger on this nail because there was just a little bit of acrylic on the edge and I needed to get it off. But when you're filing, you want to come all the way up from the free edge to the tip, and you want to make sure that you're coming completely down so that the whole nail is straight and not just the tip of the nail. Sometimes I'll go over the top of the nail like this, just to make sure I'm giving it a taper and getting anything that I see visibly with my eyes before I have to use my electric file. Once I'm done hand filing, I'm going to go in with my electric file or my e-file, and I'm going to take my sanding band. This is my coarse silver bit. I'm not sure the actual name of it, but it is a flat top, so it's not a safety bit. It's not like circular on the top. So these ones are actually very, very sharp, so you have to be very careful when you're using these. I'm so sorry I got out of frame right there, but you want to go around the cuticle very slowly, and you just want to make sure that you're getting close without cutting your customer. So I do apologize again. I don't think that some of this is in frame, but you get the gist of it. after I have used my electric file, I'm going to go in with my buffer. This is the new buffer that I was trying. It's a little bit more smoother, but it's not as rough, so it won't change the shape of the nail. And yeah, I'm just, lightly buffing the top and the bottom just to get any nail tip from underneath the nail, and just to smooth the top just a little bit. Remember, when you are applying gel sticks better to a rougher surface, so you don't have to buff the top too much. After that, I'm dusting and on to sugar nails. So sugar glitter is basically a type of glitter style where you have loose glitter on the top, but you can still fill it. So it's not like smooth like gel polish or anything like that. It's basically going to be rough and textured. So I'm going to go in with my OPI Axxūm gel polish and do the first coat, and then I'm going to take the glitter and just kind of throw it onto the nail or pour it onto the nail. And then once I do that, I'm going to clean up the sides, and then I'm going to pat the glitter in just to make sure that it's sticking and is going to last a long time. Now, believe it or not, most of the glitter that I use for glitter mixes, glitter acrylic, sugar glitter, like the glitter that's in my nails right now, this glitter as well is all from Michaels, Joann Fabrics, Walmart, and even sometimes the Dollar Tree. I believe that products are products. As long as you mix them with professional quality products, they will work just fine. I believe this glitter actually came from Walmart, and my customers love it. It came out gorgeous and it was beautiful. And yeah, so sometimes you don't have to go to all these fancy websites and spend all this money. You can easily go to Walmart, Michaels, Joann Fabrics, whatever, and still make some bomb nails, okay? After I have applied all the glitter to however many fingers it goes on, I'm going to put it in the light just like I would normally do gel polish, because I put a gel base coat underneath. Now, because this glitter was not like super fine, I didn't have to do 2 coats, but when you do fine glitter, you want to do 2 coats. So here, as you see, that gel and the glitter adhered correctly, and I'm just taking my manicure brush, a dry manicure brush, and I'm going over the top as much as I can to make sure that no like loose glitter will fly off and get on the customer and stuff like that. So I'm just cleaning it and making sure that I get any excess off. So I'm going in with my first coat of DND gel polish. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is Pumpkin Spice 655. And I'm going in with my first coat. After that, I'm going to cure it in the lamp and then apply my second. After I have applied my second coat of polish and allowed it to cure, I'm going in with my top coat. This particular top coat is Gelish. And for the glitter nails, I'm going to be using my Axxūm top coat by OPI, and I'm just going to seal in the sides of the nails, just so that from wear and tear, using her hands, washing dishes or whatever, it'll still hold up because the sides are secure. After that, I'm going to wipe it down with alcohol, apply my oil, and then she is on her way. Alright guys, I really hope you liked this video. I just want to give a huge shout out to all of my new loyal royals. Thank you guys so very much, and thank you so much for getting me to 500 subscribers. I really appreciate you. It happened so quickly for me. I was very shocked, but I'm very thankful, and I am on the road to 1,000, and I know I will get there. I will be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway, which will be more than likely a basket or some type of box or goodie bag that has all of my favorite products in them, and maybe a couple custom mixes from me. So please look out for the next video. The next video will have all the details on the giveaway and how you can win. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please hit that notification bell just so that you do not miss out on the giveaway or any other videos that I will be posting. Leave a comment down below. Tell me, what do you think of the sugar glitter? Do you wear gel polish? What do you think of long nails? What do you want to see next in the video? I would love to hear back from you guys. And please, again, you pressing that subscribe button made my day, and I'm very thankful. So don't forget, glitter makes everything better, honey. So keep shining. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video.